Welcome everyone. Episode Dummies on the Hardwood. Today it's just me and Isaac. Bobby's out of country, traveling, having fun. He's taking his little vacation from the podcast. So today it's just gonna be me and Isaac. We got a good old fashioned little debate. For this episode, we'll be talking about the Dallas Mavericks and their injury woes. Okay, I know Isaac's got some thoughts about that. But before we even start off, I want to give a big shout out to everybody who's been following us. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. Continue to show the love. Dummies on the Hardwood. TikTok, YouTube, Spotify. We're on all platforms. Follow us on Instagram. Links in bio. Isaac, what you got?
We got more followers than at least at this point than the Dallas bench.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you for those who've been following us. And also, too, we need to talk about these Dallas Mavericks because Isaac, we need to really have a discussion because you sit here and still profess to me right now that the Mavs are still legit contenders. Do you think now, because obviously now they've lost Luka, right? Luka's been out for a while. Derek Lively's hurt. Dante Exum's out. What's his face? Maxi Kleber just broke his damn foot.
He's getting traded.
He is going to get traded. He's been traded. I've been saying this, Isaac. So, Isaac, tell me about what your thoughts. How do you feel about them right now, Isaac?
Situation is dire. I do not ignore that, but I still have faith in us. We are the most dangerous, lower-seeded team if this happens. We have Luka. We have a shot.
Bro, come on now. You really think y'all still contenders right now?
Yes. Yes, we are.
If you guys maybe had Lively, I'd be like, okay, yes. But no Luka, I'm not really worried about the Mavs. Kyrie's running the show, whatever.
What do you mean whatever?
Kyrie can't carry a team, bro. Kyrie can't carry a team. Don't sit here and lie to me about that, bro. Dude, what happened in Cleveland? It was LeBron's team.
He had no championship culture. LeBron showed him the way.
Okay, yeah. And then what happened when he went to Boston? Obviously, he floundered in Boston. What happened when he went to Brooklyn? He floundered in Brooklyn.
That Brooklyn thing was a whole other thing.
That was a joke thing. That was a joke.
Terrible.
But see, I'm just saying, man, look, with Kyrie, no Luka, it's dire. Kyrie makes the Mavs somewhat relevant. I will say this, he has been balling out as of recently now that Luka's out because obviously now he's getting his touches, right? I still think the Mavs are pretenders. They're not legit contenders. They haven't shown me one sign of like they can actually compete. I will say this is actually I take that back. You guys beat the Thunder, right? You beat them 3. The season series is over like 2-1, 3-1, something like that.
3-1.
Yeah. So I will say this though, the Mavs. When it comes to the Mavs and the Thunder, the Mavs have every fucking control of that Thunder team. It's like an ass whooping every time.
We got the secret weapon against the Thunder. PJ the Godhammer Washington.
For some reason, I don't know what's his deal. He just loves to play against fucking the Thunder, huh?
Let's see. His averages against the Thunder, 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists a game.
Is that career?
That's over for the Thunder, yeah.
Damn, bro. He loves playing against that Thunder team, bro.
Yeet.
But he showed up last year in the playoffs. I will say this, though. The Mavs, the Mavs are, I think they are a, pretender as of right now. With Luka, like I said, they make them somewhat relevant. But when it comes to being the Thunder, because let's face it, you got some sleeper teams, the Rockets, the Grizzlies, you got some sleeper teams out there out west, the Lakers. Although they beat my Celtics.
I know you didn't. Well, we'll talk about that in another episode. That was a whole other.
Yeah. We will save that for another time. But yeah, no. Out west, it's wild out there. You know what I mean? And so the Mavs right now, the Mavs just went from Mavericks to ponies, right?
I ain't got to put it like that, man.
Hey, it's the truth, man. From Mavs to ponies. The Mavs aren't legit.
All right.
That's just my opinion. The Mavs are top 5 if they have Luka. The Mavs are top 5 if they have Luka. No Luka, no Mavs. Kyrie only. I wouldn't worry about that one bit. Yeah, dude, I'd be worried in Dallas. And Maxi Kleber, dude, I've been saying this, dude. Get rid of him. He isn't hitting the 3 ball consistently.
We'll get rid of him.
Yeah, bro. He's just extra salary. He's just an extra, body out on the floor when he comes to play. You know what I mean? It's terrible out there. So, I will say the Thunder, when it comes to the Mavs and Thunder, the Mavs have complete control or ownership. I don't know what happens, bro. The Thunder just freeze up. I don't know what happens. What do you think is the reason why the Mavs have owned the Thunder?
Playoff experience, and we have size. Thunder don't have size.
What do you mean mean, bro? They got Chet Holmgren. He's like 7'3". Now they added.
I mean, size on the perimeter.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. I mean, they got J-Dub. They got who else?
J-Dub's undersized 4, man.
Oh, so J-Dub's like what, 6'4", 6'5"? They got.
He's going against PJ, who's like 6'10".
PJ 6'10" or
6'10", 6'9".
6'9", 6'10". So also, I'm just sitting here thinking about that Thunder first five of J-Dub, SGA. Who else is in there? Lou Dort.
Hardenstein, whenever he's healthy.
Potentially Hardenstein and Holmgren, whatever. Yeah, I can see. Don't get me wrong. Lou Dort's a hell of a defender, but he's severely undersized, right?
He's a physical defender. That's what he is.
He's physical. He's physical. With the way he plays, I can see from the Mavs. Give me the Mavs roster right now, starting first five.
I mean, without injuries or
without injuries, currently right now.
Ooh, it's usually Jaden Hardy or Kyrie, Clay, but then that's been Najee sometimes. PJ.
Oh, that's right. Najee Marshall isn't even playing. Huh?
Yes, Gafford.
Oh my God, bro.
Najee's still a difference maker.
Najee?
He's been battling sickness, man.
Damn, bro. Dude, that Mavs squad is decimated.
We're decimated. Look, I'll read you out the injuries. Yeah. Maxi Kleber, broken foot. Najee Marshall, illness. Dwight Powell, hip. Not that he ever plays. Dante Exum, still out because of his wrist. Derek Lively, right ankle stress fracture. Luka, calf strain on Christmas Day. We've been plagued by injuries. We would be so much higher if we weren't.
And did you guys lose to the Wolves the other day?
By 1 point. They should have destroyed us.
What did I say, bro? The Wolves are still better than the Mavs.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they
wow,
are.
They win by 1
Wolves
point.
Are better than the Mavs, bro.
1 point. 1
I've
point.
always liked them, bro. I'll take them. I'll take them any day of the week. It's just for talent wise. I'll take the Wolves.
What talent? We have way more talent than them.
No, I will say that though. But I think the Wolves, they're that young, scrappy team that plays hard.
Julius Randle does not play hard in any shape whatsoever.
Anthony Edwards plays hard.
He's the only one.
Mike Conley gives him that leadership.
Mike Conley's just like a year away from retirement home.
They kill Alexander Walker.
They kill inconsistent Alexander Walker.
He still balls out. Rudy Gobert. That's another thing.
Rudy who? Who bear?
Rudy Gobert.
Who bear?
Rudy Gobert.
Who bear?
Rudy Gobert. What's his face? Julius Randle. So yeah, I mean,
don't even
as of right now
mention Julius Randle.
As of right now, the Wolves are better than the Mavs. The Wolves are better than the Mavs.
Via injuries. That's the only reason. If
they had no injuries, I'd probably still take Dallas. I probably would, but I'll give them a little bit of an edge. It's kind of disappointing to see, the Mavs, because the Mavs, last year with their playoff run, they were really legit. They were contenders. I didn't think they would be that good. But
we are contenders.
When you're healthy, but, you guys are a second round exit.
No, we're going back to the finals. Going back to the finals.
And who you going to play? Boston again? Dude, if I'm not going to lie, if it's a Boston and Dallas again, bro, everybody's going to be so bored. It's going to be yawning. I'm not gonna lie.
You see the game yesterday?
Yeah, I saw
it. Wasn't that much of a beatdown.
It was, bro. We Celtics beat them by 13. What are you talking about, bro?
You blew us out in the finals by like 20 the other year.
You were down by as much. The Mavs were down by as much as almost 30 points yesterday.
Okay,
bro.
We fought.
Yeah.
Last year we would have caved in. Last year we would have caved.
Bro, dude.
We would have given in.
Kyrie can't play in Boston, bro. He can't play in Boston. I don't know what happened.
You guys can't play against 500 teams. You guys are 10 and 11. 11 and 10, actually, now.
Hey, we'll save that for another time, man. But my Celtics are a little frustrating right now.
Hella
frustrating. But we'll save that topic. Right now, the focus right now is on Dallas. So, yes, Dallas, where are they currently ranked? They're 9th right now?
9th.
But see, the thing is, though, you have to understand from this perspective. When you're out west, too, man, like, if you lose a game or 2-3 games, that can make the difference from being a 5th seed versus a 9th seed. You know what I mean? And that's the thing with Dallas, is Dallas has just not been damn near healthy.
We're 5 and 12 since Luka's been down. So it could be worse. I feel it could be worse. Much worse.
I mean, yeah, it could be, man. But I still think that, given the right circumstances, if the Mavs get hot, and I got to give credit, Look, I know I trashed Najee Marshall, that signing. He's actually a decent signing. Decent.
More than decent, but I'll take it.
Decent. All right. Don't get too excited about that. I thought that was a good move for the Mavs. He gives that 3-and-D shooting for the Mavericks that they sorely needed because last year in the playoffs, no one showed up. Because last year, if you think about it, the people that were doing it were Josh Green and Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yuck.
And then now you get Najee Marshall, who literally is just a 3-and-D type of player.
And Klay Thompson.
So, the Klay Thompson one.
He's kind of disappointing. I'm not gonna lie, but he'll show up. He'll show up when we really need him to.
It's like you're getting the same type of Klay that you've always gotten.
We just need to run more ball screens for him.
So I guess this begs the question: what are the necessary moves that Dallas needs to make right now? What do you think?
I would say add a perimeter defender, maybe.
A perimeter defender? Why?
We need another defender, man. Our defense is okay, but our perimeter.
Klay Thompson and Najee Marshall are holding it down enough.
They are, but we need like a lockdown. We're like, go guard this player.
So if the Mavs got a Cam Johnson type of player, then I would be like, bro.
I don't think he fits.
Dude,
I would want more like God, what's his name? Herb Jones from the New Orleans Pelicans.
They're not getting rid of Herb Jones.
The Pelicans are going to need to rebuild at some point. We'll give them something.
I mean, yeah, the Pelican, dude, again, we'll say this for another day, but the Pelicans need to start shipping McCollum and Williamson, but we'll save that. I think with Cam Johnson, he gives what the Mavs need, and that's 3-point shooting. Because the Mavs are struggling from the 3-point line.
Because Luka's been out.
Well, bro, and even Luka's his 3-point shots are just like between the legs, step back, 3-pointer, brick. Sometimes
they're effective.
Hey, well, he makes them. Yeah, I can't argue about that.
I'm probably going to say something controversial right now. Word is that Indiana might be looking to trade Miles Turner because they don't want to pay him. As much as I love Gafford, I would like to get Miles Turner.
That's interesting, man, because I did see some reports this week that Gafford might be traded out.
I mean, we're not actively shopping him, but if it's a player for like Miles Turner, I wouldn't mind that.
I mean, also too, like you realistically, you sit down and think, who's the best Mavs trade piece right now?
Klay Thompson.
You just signed Klay Thompson. It's Gafford. I think Gafford makes more sense.
As much as I love Klay Thompson, I think his contract would be easier and he'd probably be more appealing to get someone.
But I mean, if you think about it, like why would the Pacers want an aging veteran?
Or we could trade them Maxi Kleber and a pick or something like that.
For Miles Turner, bro, it's gotta be Maxi Kleber, Daniel Gafford, and a pick for Miles Turner. I think that's what's gonna happen. Now that would make more sense. Me personally.
Throw in Obi Toppin, we'll take him.
Yeah, you got Obi Toppin, a little athletic wing out there who can shoot the 3 ball. He's getting better at shooting the 3. I think that helps the Mavs. Does that push them to contention? If they're fully healthy, I'd say yeah.
Miles Turner stretching the floor, blocking shots. Yeah. Oh my God, yes, absolutely.
Western Conference.
Lively healthy, Kyrie healthy. Jeez.
Luka healthy. Yeah, I mean that's the one time I'd be like, okay, all right, I'll give a little credit to the Mavs. You had Najee Marshall back. I'm like, okay, all right.
But then there's that thing, like, if we don't sign Turner and we trade Gafford, we traded for a 1-year rental.
I mean, it's always, bro, that's always been a gamble, though, man. Like, some teams, it's just with the pressure. Look at what happened with the Raptors and Kawhi Leonard, right? They traded for Kawhi Leonard. They got him. They won a chip. And so that was, 2019? 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can't really sit here and, be like, well, is the juice really worth the squeeze? I think so. If it were up to me, I think that I would ship out Miles Turner out to Dallas because that'll definitely help Dallas out in the long term,
Yeah, for sure. Let me see. I just want to see something real quick before I keep going with my point. Miles Turner is about 28. How old is Gafford? I feel he's on the younger side.
25, 26, I think. Probably even younger, I think.
He's 26, so there's a 2-year age gap.
But, I mean, if you really think about it, Miles Turner has more experience.
I mean, here's the thing, too. They said the reason Indiana doesn't want to keep Turner is they don't want to pay him $30 million. Are we going to want to pay him $30 million?
I mean, dude, who wants to pay Miles Turner $30 million a year?
I mean, he is from the Texas area, so maybe that'll...
Oh, he's from Texas?
Yeah, he's from Texas, so that might play a factor into it. Maybe he'll take less money because no income tax.
Yeah, I mean,
But I would love Miles Turner and Lively. He could put Lively at the 5, Turner at the 4. He can guard a little bit on the perimeter.
yeah. I mean, like I think that move, like I said, that move will set Dallas up as Western Conference title contenders. Title contenders, not championship winners. Title contenders.
We can agree to disagree with that.
But if they play the Thunder, I'm sorry. As much as I trash the Mavs, I think the Mavs can handle the Thunder handily.
We'll own them.
Yeah.
The owner of that team ain't Sam Presti or whoever it is. It's Luka Doncic.
You mean PJ Washington?
Oh yeah, PJ.
PJ Washington for mayor.
PJ the God Thunder.
Yeah, man. I don't know what it is, but he just loves balling.
He's
out,
a
man.
beast.
He loves balling out.
But then there is a big elephant in the room. We still have to re-sign Kyrie next year too. So I'm kind of worried about that. But maybe we trade for Turner. They both take slightly a little bit less. That way we can stay under the second apron and still do trades if necessary. I believe in Nico Harrison. He's made a lot of sneaky moves.
He's been legit. I think what it is, man. I think what Dallas has to do, or if you say you do pull that trade off for Miles Turner, you ship out Kleber and Gafford.
We could give him Hardy. You guys can have Jaden Hardy.
Yeah, give up Hardy.
As much as he's just a bench warmer. I'm sorry at this point.
Add another guard. I mean, the way I look at it too, it's like the Pacers. With that move. If they can get Jaden Hardy, Maxi Kleber, they add some more stretch big. They got to stretch big. The thing that they lack with Gafford versus Turner, with that trade going down, is Indiana loses 3-point shooting Miles Turner.
I don't think they care because who's their center at this point? They lost. What's his name?
Isaiah Jackson.
Isaiah Jackson. They lost. What's his other name? James Wiseman.
James Wiseman was a bench warmer.
I know, but still, like they lost him. They don't have any bench depth at all.
Oh yeah, they don't have a big, huh? They don't really have a big. I mean, it might be worth the squeeze, but I mean, like,
hey, Indiana, come take Maxi Kleber and Jaden Hardy. We'll take Turner.
I think that would happen, dude, and I really think that Dallas would be pretty decent after that.
Decent.
They'll
decent.
They'll be pretty decent, Like I said, Western Conference title contenders. That's about as far as I'll give them.
I mean, the only thing is Miles Turner kind of sucks at rebounding. Not gonna lie, that's the only thing holding.
Man. But dude, like, here's the thing: you can't argue his ability to stretch the floor. And play defense.
No,
he can play defense. He's a good shot blocker,
and he's more reliable at the free throw line than like Gafford too.
Yeah, dude. I mean. It's a catch-22. It's a really catch-22. Yeah, dude. I mean, I like to see Dallas make a few moves, because I know we talked about it a little bit a while ago. Dallas needs to make a little bit of moves. I think they need some insurance for a big,
Maybe Isaiah Stewart too. We'll take Isaiah Stewart from the Pistons.
Isaiah Stewart fits the mold. He's
a mobile big.
Mobile big. He's been mentioned in trade rumors all along. Dude, it's between him and Jalen Duren. Obviously, Jalen Duren's winning that battle. It doesn't matter right there in Detroit. I think you pull the trigger. You definitely pull the trigger and make that move and, make something happen if you're Dallas, man, because right now, like, you guys have nothing to show for it, so.
Yeah, I feel we could use Isaiah Stewart a little bit better. He's struggling from 3. He's a decent rebounder. That's the only thing.
But I mean, the thing is, though, he brings that physical toughness that the Mavs don't have. Look at it like this: Najee Marshall, when he plays, he's that enforcer. He doesn't fuck around out there on the floor. He went toe to toe with Nurkic, right? That's the same thing with Isaiah Stewart. He ain't gonna back down. You saw what happened. LeBron didn't want nothing to do with him. LeBron didn't want nothing to have to do with him. He didn't want to deal with him. Everybody who sees Isaiah Stewart's like, oh man, we out of this. We're not dealing with this dude.
Yeah.
So he brings that physical toughness that Dallas sorely needs, and they don't have that. Dallas doesn't have that. I think what happens with Dallas is if you get somebody who can beat that enforcer, I think that will push them over the edge as contenders. That's what's missing from Dallas. I know they got Najee Marshall, that's great, but they need someone who's starting, who can hold the fort. Personally, me, like, I would go trade for Marcus Smart. He's from Dallas, dude. Dallas with Marcus Smart.
We don't need his stupidity when it comes with the ball at the end of the close games. I mean, unfortunately,
it is what it is. Yes, he does make some boneheaded decisions, but look at it like from this perspective. You bring that. He's got that experience going to the finals. You pair him and Kyrie. They played with each other. Now you have Luka. You hide Luka's defensive flaws. You hide Kyrie's defensive flaws, and then you get an enforcer and Smart, right? Shit, you don't have to play Marcus Smart at the point guard. You can play him at the 3. He's physical enough where he can guard a 3. So if you make that move and you ship out Gafford or whoever out there into Memphis, and you bring back Marcus Smart in a pick or something, bro, like I think that move's legit. I think that would be like, oh shit, Dallas, you weren't fucking around. That was actually a legit move. You know? So like I said, Marcus Smart's from Texas anyway, bro. He's from the Dallas area. It makes sense. He loves playing in Dallas.
I mean, any move at this point would be helpful. Big man or perimeter defender. I still think we'll make it to the finals. We're just plagued by damn injuries.
Yeah, it's Kaiser Permanente or called Blue Cross out there in Dallas, man, because that is bad. That is so bad out there, dude.
That's cold, man.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, bro. But, like I said, just to close it all up, I still think Dallas can be legit. They just need to be healthy. They just one move away. And I think personally they need a physical enforcer. You need a physical enforcer. If you get a physical enforcer out there, like a Marcus Smart or Isaiah Stewart, damn all their, antics and all that shit, that's fucking legit. And you get that leadership, because that's what the Mavs don't have, is their leadership. I think what's holding Luka back is if Luka can just act like a fucking leader and not like a man-child and stop complaining for calls, that's what puts the Mavs as contenders. That's my opinion. But that's just me. I don't know. What do you think, Isaac? You got any closing thoughts?
We're going back to the finals. We'll make it somehow. We'll be the most dangerous playing team. We'll eliminate whoever's in our way.
And I will say, yeah, as a playing team, yes, it's legit, But, hey, out there...
Damn the Suns, you guys can kiss my butt. Damn the Timberwolves, you guys can kiss my butt too.
Dude, like I said, it's the wild, wild fucking West out there, dude. But like I said, the Mavs are playing like ponies. Chat, what do you guys think? Are the Mavs still legit contenders?
Yes.
Do we still have faith in them? Isaac thinks so. Me personally, I'm 50-50 on that, if they can stay healthy. But that's neither here nor there, chat. We appreciate you guys listening to our episodes. Thank you for the love and support. Continue to follow us on YouTube, TikTok, and on all other platforms. Isaac, you got any closing thoughts?
Luka will lead us to the promised land.
You heard it, folks. That's why
we winning the chip this year.
Hey, like I said, you heard it. I don't know about all that now, but that's not here or there. But thank you again, fans, and have a good night. Appreciate it.
Later.